How's it going, guys? Sorry, I didn't know if my audio was working or not. How's it going, guys? Pomac's back once again, and we are playing once again Doki Literature Club. Yep. Anyway, yep. So, I can't keep a straight face. So, yeah, let's do this. Load game. Hi again, Max. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ugh. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. That's not true. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Max. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Ugh. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki. Oh, I need to close my door more. I can't reach it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. That squeaking was my door. Oh wait, crap. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Max always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. So... Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Max can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so you're fine there. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of the literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's really taking this seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Ow. I'm not sure if you heard that, but that was my neck. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Oh my god, my life. I hate it right now. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Me! Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, Jesus. Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Oh god, I don't know what that was. Edit that out, please. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Oh, contraire. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Oh my god, she's so cute. Her personality is like so innocent. It's funny. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. That was kind of mean. Jeez. I'm not that much of a butt. God. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blouser from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa, okay. It's getting like that. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it has a friend to do these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Am I a tsundere? It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh god, I know it's coming. This is gonna be bad. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. God. I'm having too much fun with this. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see her blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sorry, hastily unbuttons her blouser once more. Come on, I didn't get to see it look nice. Come on. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Alright. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing stuff, dude. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier, right? Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Whatever. It's a deal. I can't do the giggle. I guess we really are better at taking each care of each other. Gibberish. Yes. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. But I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Max, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but sorry. Still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done it before. Well, well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sorry, Monica enthusiastically pulls out Sorry is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Wait, hold on, I need to make sure of something. Okay, whew. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Plot twist, I forgot mine. Who should I show my poem to first? I think Sayori would be pleased. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. Yeah. She's my good friend, after all. Huh? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Max. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Well, I am, aren't I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Yes, I am. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. That's a lie. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. What I like either. Sorry. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Max poem. That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. She hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh my god. This is so cute. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy I'm really happy just that you wrote one. And it reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Of course, yeah. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. I'm bad at promises. You know, like how I promised to get better on my schedule, but I couldn't. See? It's like I said before, Max. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I'm not selfish. Trying new things like this for other people? That's something only really good people do. Or selfish people. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if she sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh boy. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Or, well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, sure. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Breakfast. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, which I blah 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 blah. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't... It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take her a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Oh, that makes sense. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I can't read cursive, dude! I hate my life. Okay, I'll try to read that. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to get replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, maybe I do know how to read cursive. Oh. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Dude, that's better than mine. I wrote better than what I did in elementary school. No, I wrote better in elementary school than I do now. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Me. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Max. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. If she defines it, I think I'll be able to, agree. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story or a paint or picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I guess I can. That's impressive, yeah. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to think you think that. It makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yeah, I'm not one for visual novels, I'll be completely honest. They're cool, but I've never really played one before. Natsuki. Huh? I was like, Huh? Wow, jeez. Well, it's about what I expected for something like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said he was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Pardon me. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Sure, right here. Left cheek. Go for it. Or sure, I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. What? Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. I mean, it's about what I expect a 10-year-old to write, if I'm completely honest, but she's a freshman. She's a first year. Yeah, I told you you're gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I'm a bad person. Because I didn't really take that seriously. Well, I mean, if we want to analyze it... Sorry, I'm going into bad mode real here. I'm going into analytical mode here. If you really want to analyze it, I suppose it's good in its own way. Because it's simplicity. Because simplicity is often beautiful. I mean, that's why newspaper comics are so good and funny, because they're so simple, there's nothing too complicated or sophisticated. I'm talking faster than my own thoughts here. I didn't really take it seriously per se, but I wouldn't call it a joke either. I would call it about more as, I'd say, a comic book. It had meaning behind it, but nothing that invoked my tears or my laughter. Just kind of there. This is bad. I'm sorry. No wonder I don't have a girlfriend yet. Oh God. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Oh. Well, looks like Max here is just as smart. Or smarter than me, sorry. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. It hits me hard. Seeing everyone around you can do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I like it now. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You're a first year. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. And finally, Monica. Who else, dude? Monica. Hi, Max. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to... Good, glad to hear it. By the way, you're new and everything. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yes, please. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Max. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Duh. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she really likes exploring emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Oh, I'm reading this too fast, dude. Too fast. Too fast. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I've experimented with writing, if I'm completely honest. Experimented in a lot of ways, and I found out what I'm good at. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself into the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, wow. Hole and wall. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of this meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Jesus. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten very popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. There was supposed to be timing there? Oops. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Very true. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Jesus. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Lights around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. But, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Eyes lay on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. She can't read it. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? It's nothing. It's nothing. She dismissively returns to her slip of paper. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? There wasn't really that much symbolism. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I was like, it's clearly about this feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Me. I'd hardly then. Sayori liked it, and Max did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across particularly inspiring. Something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Max liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Max appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Ha! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Max started showing up either. Jesus Christ. I can't keep a straight face. Oh my god, this is too much. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they notice me standing there. God, this is funny. Max, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Me should have jumped out at the reader, not forced him to have to figure it out. Hey, listen. It can go both ways. Maybe at the same time. Help me explain that to her, Max. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Max? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. I do! Whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. I agree with Yuri, if I'm completely honest. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. We shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. I heard it. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting some feelings into it. It becomes more something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well if you just told her how you felt and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant is because she can't handle the pressure. I can't talk. Feeling bad for her. I should have. Yeah, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, she snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands as she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. God, no. No, Yuri! How could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Max. You're too kind. Thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. Kiss on the cheek? That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So... Huh? What thing did Natsuki say? It's her boobs. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. God, I wish I had this influence on girls. I'd be nice to everyone. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Max, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job. Jesus Christ. I died to myself with newfound determination. I couldn't read that. Max! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. I can't do that. It goes from like kinda almost barely not really cute to Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry. About what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. My fault. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Max, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't gotten to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh god. Again? Okay. Wait, why isn't Monica here? Beauty. Misfortune. Desire. And hope. Anxiety. Destiny. Vitality. And judgment. Imagination. Bliss. Whispers in time. Promise. Tragedy. Misery. And peace. Adventure. Grief. Vertigo. Tears. Okay, with that, I'm gonna end it off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching Doki Doki Literature Club, and peace out.